Hey everyone and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you are on SIM. We're not responsible for your trade and we're not your financial advisor. Finally, the ES had a lot of volatility, and finally after the news you can see how the signals start going to the long side. Also, if you are in taste for the CL is doing extremely well, is trending extremely well, the CL today. So maybe you need to consider the CL. And we already hit the target 1 institutional number on the NASDAQ. And we are climbing to the target 2. The target 2 today is a little bit far from the target 1. And the target 1 on the ES is 56.54 and the second target 56.70. I'm sure we will get the 56.54 today. The market is extremely strong, but I'm not sure about target 2 on the ES. So if you are auto trading, keep your eye on those numbers. Little profit taken on the NASDAQ, hitting the first target institutional number. And it is really just straightforward. And also, if you are out of the trade on the ES, no problem. There is a pullback re-entry on the ES at 56.37. For the NASDAQ, if cannot maintain above the support area 19,635, then the re-entry point is 19,588. So those are the re-entry point. And of course, because the market moved very fast to the long side, it has to go back to recover and then re-enter long. You should not be re-entering short or allow any kind of auto trade to take short trade. There is no short trade. It's just pullback re-entry, pullback re-entry. It is the best. Identify your trade, identify your trend, and pullback re-entry is the most successful strategy you can get. That's what I have seen in the last 32 years. We're going to the 33 years right now. So always remember, identify your trend, pullback re-entry. It is the most successful. Irrelevant what kind of system you have in your hand, it is the best. So the ES maintained above those double support, which is a very good news. And the NASDAQ is sitting at the support area. If it drops, we have a re-entry at 19,588. So please be careful with your trade. It is very smooth. Not much going on. It is a very smooth trade. A little volatility earlier on the ES, and then everything got straightened up. The NASDAQ dropped. That's okay. Here is your re-entry is 19,591. The ES stay maintained above the double support, and which is very good key. And we will see if the NASDAQ will rebound from the 19,591. It is very important to maintain above those levels. If the NASDAQ, when you see those many lines, you say, how can I trade those lines? You cannot trade those lines. When those lines are close to each other like this means stay the hell out of a trade, whether you are auto trading, manual trading. You know, the question is, the auto trade supposed to figure it out? No, the auto trade cannot figure out the whole market for you. You have to, the auto trade, no matter how much you feed him information. I have one auto trade, I'm feeding him a bunch of information. It doesn't matter, I mean, if you feed the auto trade with a lot of information, it's not going to change the type. Let me give you an example, which we give those to the traders on the last Monday webinar. We send those targets, and here is a different It's the same auto trade actually, and this one here is fed with 5 different entries, 5 different filters, very complex. And then this one here is trading without a filter, without anything, just simplify that. And you can see it's already $400, and this one is really struggling. So it doesn't matter if you feed the auto trade with a bunch of entries and filters, it helps. But sometimes when you keep your eye on the market, it will be 10 times better if you can manage your auto trade and you are the guy decide when to go in and when to stay out of the market. Those you cannot skip, folks. Those you cannot skip evaluating the market before you start turning on your auto trade. Also, we've been talking about it so many times, when a little bit before, a few minutes before, when the ES and NASDAQ had a confliction and they were not trending. If we look at the chart here, there were really messy trades in here. And the CL always take off, so you can always find a trade if you take 5 minutes in the morning and evaluate what's going on in the market. So if you notice, we said on the NASDAQ, this is the re-entry point at 19,591. And we hope we're not going to go into those lines here. This means all trades are off. So we are maintaining above this line. We are okay. And the ES is holding very well with the double support. So we're doing fine on the ES. And yeah, on the target one on the NASDAQ, profit taken, that's fine. And it looked like we're gonna continue. I don't like the NASDAQ now start losing momentum. And the NASDAQ, the ES is very strong. Let's see what happened. You know, when you can always predict it 10 steps ahead from any other trader, it's not really major problem, but right now we have one in red. I don't like that. Now, it's only the 1 minute. It might turn around and go green again. But also, if we measure here, I don't want to go through details. You can see green and red. You can see there is some of the trades are in the indication are in red, where on the ES is all full green. So as we see, the NASDAQ is a start. There is some kind of trend exhaustion. We need some kind of boost for the NASDAQ. And if the ES continue, it's going to lift the NASDAQ again. And then we're going on a full strength on this. So we keep our eye on the ES NASDAQ close, and we see if we can break above the 56.42. That is gonna lift the NASDAQ. If it's not, then oh God, we're gonna be in trouble with the market, especially if you are auto trading. You're gonna see some kind of volatility, so you have to be careful with that. And the market sinking. This is not good. Please do not initiate any new trades. If you are in a trade, that's fine, but do not initiate any trade, because also right now the ES start losing the ground, and you can see it immediately, and the sellers start getting a little bit stronger. If you are not in a trade right now, please hold a little bit to see what's going on in the market, if the market able to continue or not. So please be careful. Okay, we start taking up with the ES. This is good. Hopefully we can continue. Okay, the Nasdaq is given up. You do not have short on the Nasdaq. You do not have long short on the ES. Be careful. Do not allow your auto trade to do this, please. The long trend is finished and there is no short. Be careful on the Nasdaq. There is no more a trade on the Nasdaq. The long trade, what you can do, you can go from the top and say close position. And I'm gonna go ahead and reactivate it again. And there is no short. What you can do for our members, direct it only long, you know. And now we are resetting the, and then we're gonna say long only. This will disappear after a few seconds. And there is no short trade, so you can highlight to let it go long only. So we go like this, you reload your script, and this one will disappear, and we click on long only. You can see it changed the color to go long only. So, and now the numbers here, they disappear, and I will not allow the auto trade to go short at this moment. It's not ready to go short yet. Let me show you. The only time we can go short on the Nasdaq, speaking of a devil, when we are going below the 19,500. On the ES, you don't have any hope for long at short at this moment until we are below the 56.26. Now, when you take a short trade early, sometimes it fires back at you, and you gotta be careful, So there is no trades on the Nasdaq now. It's too dangerous, guys. Don't. Look, you see, that's why we have so many lines, because you don't know where it's gonna go, and in the same time, the ES is pulling back. You should not trade it right now. You should not trade or open any new trade on the CL or on the Nasdaq or on the ES at this time, and you have to wait till this market get adjusted again. On this one here, the bar has not closed for the text to go away, and because it's 4 minutes, but it will close very soon. You can see how the market turned around. That's why it's not advisable to take action right away on the first movement in the market. You should not do that. Okay, so let's see. Now it has become a little bit nasty with the trade. You have to be careful, please. Always, for somebody who's been around, and if you cannot find a trade to take it manually, no auto trade will work. If you are a professional trader, you know how to trade manually. And when you cannot find an entry, you don't have to look at your auto trade. Your auto trades are eating banana. They're not doing well. So let's see what happened here. Okay, you can see the numbers disappear on this one here, and now the momentum changed, and I'm gonna go turn off, and I'm gonna say short only. You can see it changed in cayenne color, and now there is no more long for sure, and I'm gonna let the auto trade make a decision when he takes short. Now we have a signal coming up very soon on the Nasdaq short. and we already have the short signal on the ES. And this is funny, from the market analyzer, the YM keep climbing. This is really, don't underestimate the YM. The YM has been doing very well. And also, this is really crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead on a two trade. I'm gonna put the trailing stop below the support area. You can secure some of your profit and leave it alone. We'll see. But it's based on two trade. This is really good based on two contract, and you can make it as close as you can, and hide your trailing stop if you want to, or you let the auto trade to do it, whatever you want. Even if you messed with your trailing stop, the auto trade will readjust it to the fib line by itself. So this is here it is. We're gonna put it on the side, keep our eye on it. Now the market changed in direction again, so I'm gonna turn off the short only, and let's see what happened. The market recovered very fast. Let's see what happened. The CL closed 3 How about now? There is sound? Okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here is the ES coming to target 1, profit taken on 56.54. And remember, those always around 11 o'clock plus minus. And now it is 10:43. Came right to target 1, profit taken, and the ES should hit the target 1 between somewhere around 11 o'clock plus minus 5-10 minutes. So we are getting close to achieve the target. The Nasdaq we did early this morning, and now it did it again to the same number. It's really hot today in the office. Okay, here it is. We're going to target 1, and it's 10:47 on the ES. And we hit the Nasdaq, so we should be okay. It's around 11 o'clock plus minus 5-10 minutes. We hit it, and the Nasdaq is climbing to target 2. Target 2 is right there. Waiting on the ES, but target 2 is the way here is 19,759. If the ES can break the target 1, then we will be immediately on target 2 by 11 o'clock. We'll watch. The templates we gave you on Monday for the ES. Everyone got it, and yesterday, and it is the 3 minutes ES, the one we got the template from with no filter. Every member got it on Monday, and yesterday it hit the target 3 times. The daily target is 2,000 and hit it 3 times with no sweat. And maybe you need to take this template seriously. It's the 3 minutes without any filter, and you can see it's doing a great job. And here it is. The Nasdaq is going to break that line, and we're climbing to target 2. It's 1049 plus minus 10 minutes. And here is the ES, hit the target one at 1049, 1050. And it is as supposed to be. And we still have 2 on the ES, and every member got those templates on Monday. This is the one with no filter again. You need to take that chart seriously. There's 10 more minutes. I would not be surprised the Nasdaq hit target 2 at 19,759. And now the scalp, the auto trade on the ES 3 minutes is about to hit the third target. It's going to close. Jesus, struggling to get this last take. Oh, it's gonna get that tick, so we're just waiting. Just be patient. Because on the target one on the ES, it is the target one profit taken, so it's on hold a little bit, but we should be able to. We missed that trade by 1 tick. Hopefully we get it. You can see where the ES is right on the target institutional and it's 1053. I was hoping we can climb to target 2. Don't seems like we are. It will, but not right now. I think we are done for today. We did okay. We did fair enough. Despite all the turbulence in the market, we did very well. And please be careful. If I was you, I'm not your financial advisor. Go for early lunch and maybe in the afternoon the market line up much better. I would not trade it right now if I was you. But I'm not your financial advisor. Do whatever you think is the best. We thank you very much and we will see you tomorrow in the same time, the same channel.